Today is August the 26th. Today Jesus says, I am the resurrection and the life. What an incredible statement. Let's read the context where that occurs. John 11:17-27. When Jesus arrived, he found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb 4 days. Now Bethany was near Jerusalem, some 2 miles away. Many of the Jews had come to Martha and Mary to console them about their brother. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went and met him, while Mary stayed at home. Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that God will give you whatever you ask of him. Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha said to him, I know he'll rise again in the resurrection on the last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection. I am life. Those who believe in me, even though they die, will live. Everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? She said to him, yes, Lord. I believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, the one coming into the world. What an incredible story. Martha hears that Jesus is coming. She leaves the house quietly to meet him. She meets him and says, if you had only been here, he would have gotten well. You would have healed him. Jesus says, I'm sorry. Martha says, it's okay. I know that even now, whatever you ask of God, he'll do. She doesn't overtly say it, but she's saying, bring him back to life. I know that you can. I've seen you do it before. Jesus says, he'll rise again. Martha says, yes, I believe in the resurrection. Jesus says, I am the resurrection. Now this sets the stage for what's going to happen with Lazarus. But let's think about what Jesus is actually saying. In the Old Testament, there is kind of a difference that's presented between resurrection and resuscitation. Resuscitation is coming back to life to eventually die again. Resurrection is being brought to life eternal. We actually see both in the Old Testament. 1 Kings 7, Elijah brings back to life the son of a woman that he frequently stays with. In 2 Kings 4, Elisha does the very same thing in a very similar situation. In both of those cases, the son brought back to life eventually died again. But the Old Testament also talks about an eternal resurrection. In Isaiah 29:19, your dead shall live, their corpses shall rise. That's resurrection. That is leaving death behind forever. We also see it in Psalm 49. Let's read Psalm 49 together.
Psalm 49, New Revised Standard Edition. To the leader of the Korathites, a psalm. Hear this, all you peoples. Give ear, all inhabitants of the world, both low and high, rich and poor together. My mouth shall speak wisdom. The meditation of my heart shall be understanding. I will incline my ear to a proverb. I will solve my riddle with the music of the harp. Why should I fear in times of trouble when the iniquity of my persecutors surrounds me, those who trust in their wealth and boast of the abundance of their riches? Truly no ransom avails for one's life. There is no price one can give to God for it. For the ransom of life is costly and can never suffice. That one should live on forever and never see the pit. When we look at the wise, they shall die. Fool and dolt perish together, and leave their wealth to others. Their graves are their homes forever, their dwelling places to all generations. Though they named the lands their own, Mortals cannot abide in their pomp. They are like the animals that perish. Such is the fate of the foolhardy, the end of those who are pleased with their lot. Like sheep they are appointed for Sheol. Death shall be their shepherd. Straight to the grave they descend, and their form shall waste away. Sheol shall be their home. But my God will ransom my soul from the power of Sheol, for he will receive me. Do not be afraid when some become rich, when the wealth of their houses increases. For when they die, they will carry nothing away. Their wealth will not go down after them, though in their lifetime they count themselves happy. For you are praised when you do well for yourself. They will go to the company of their ancestors, who will never again see the light. Mortals cannot abide in their pomp. They are like the animals that perish.
So in Psalm 49, verse 10, the psalmist talks about the fool and the dolt. Their graves are their homes forever. But in verse 15, he says, but God will ransom my soul from the power of Sheol. He'll receive me. That's forever. What do we do about this today? Well, we can certainly thank God that this life is not the end. Scripture reading from the New Revised Standard Version by Emily Herrera. Let's Find Out Together has a companion podcast called Salty Saints. Zach Kelly and I discuss apologetics, scripture, and theology. Look for Salty Saints on your favorite podcast app.